I was able to check off a little bit of stuff this morning, so that's really good. Basically, today is nothing crazy. I don't have anything that's due today or tomorrow, so low stress. Yay. So here's my to-do list for the day. I have it in Notion. I'll have to link the template I used down below because it's actually like changed the game for me. And you can see that number at the top. That's how many hours of things on my list. So I put in like the estimated hours, and then after I finish a task, I go in and actually put in how long it took me. I've been using the system for a while, so I've gotten pretty accurate. That amount at the top is probably what my day is going to look like, unless I choose to cut something out. I always tend to like overfill my days with things to do. This is smelling so good, by the way. I'm making chai. I've been working on perfecting my own mix because honestly, I don't really like what I get at the stores. The last tea bag. This sucks. I usually do 2 bags of tea. I think I have a decaf. I know everyone says like start your morning off slow and stuff, but mornings are when I'm like most productive. But yeah, I thought it could be kind of fun to vlog like what a day in my life as a freelancer kind of looks like. Although each day is very, very different. And this day, like I said, there's not too much going on. Like I don't have immediate deadlines to hit. So I feel like I can actually take time to film because normally when I would be making chai and standing here, I'd be working too. I'd have my laptop over here on the counter. And like yesterday, I skipped the gym. So yes, this is a realistic day in my life. However, not every day looks like this. Oh wow, it's already done. I was gonna say, right now I'm downloading footage. It's done. Okay, great. That was fast. So yes, today I am downloading new footage for a video, which is always so fun. Actually, I have a love-hate relationship with it because while I do like it, it can get pretty boring and I just want to like move on to the fun stuff. This is definitely one of the best tries I've ever made, but I make it how like I always make it, so I don't know why this one's so different. I try to schedule my days around my breaks because it's really the only way I'm gonna be like a person. Otherwise, I will just work all day, every day. For example, one of the main breaks I take in a day is to go work out. That takes a solid 2, sometimes 3 hours because I work out for a little over an hour. So what I think I'm gonna do is go work out at 12, so about 2 hours from now. Actually, it doesn't look like I have that much footage to go through. Okay, never mind. I have like 400 videos to go through. This might take me longer than I thought. I'm still gonna plan my break for around 12, though, even if I can't get everything organized. I recommend you make processes and systems for everything, but especially for big projects. They help me stay on task, focused, without getting distracted or jumping ahead in the process. It also helps me avoid feeling really overwhelmed. For example, today actually I had to repurpose a podcast into a reel. And just the idea of wanting to take this long form video, I wanted to get it all done today, but I haven't reviewed the footage. I have no idea what this podcast is even about. And make new content out of it all at once, it just felt overwhelming to me to think about it like that. But then I remembered my process. And this process is a very basic one that I use for every single video that I edit. Workout is done, and oh my gosh, is it freezing outside. 1, review the footage, write down ideas. 2, choose one of those and just go for it. 3, rough cut. 4, music cut. 5, creative cut. 6, finishing touches. 7, final watch through. That is the simple process that I've always used, and it works so well. You know, believe it or not, I do know that I look like I'm stuck in 2018. But I have to say, this is like one of the most comforting things to wear into the gym. It feels like a giant blanket. So yeah, I remember that process. I reviewed the footage, and then I had a lot of ideas on how I could move forward in the video. So if you're a person who can also feel a little bit overwhelmed, just try to make a really simple process and write it out. And I didn't feel the need to write it out at first because I was like, well, I just know what to do. But then what happens is my brain starts going 100 miles an hour and I'm already getting stressed out about like the creative cut, but I haven't even reviewed the footage first. So this just helps me stay focused. So when my mind starts to wander, I do start to jump ahead like that. I just go back to my list. And I'm like, okay, have I completed step 1? If not, I try not to let myself go forward. This is so good. It does make me realize how shaky my hands are though. put eyeliner on and I'm like, wow, I'm me again. It feels like it's been ages. I was on my way to the gym and I was like, why do I feel like so not able to do this? And I was like, oh, I forgot to eat. I forgot to eat breakfast. That doesn't happen too often, but I think I was just distracted by filming and then also like doing work. I have carrot soup that I've been prepping soups in like insane amounts. It's like all I eat. So here it is, my carrot soup with hemp seeds that my grandma gave me to try. Of course, like salt and pepper on it, and then toast with an insane amount of butter. The video is going a lot faster than I thought it would, which is great. So I think right now I can start to pick up music and then hopefully do like a full music cut, but we'll have to see if I can get that far today. Okay, I have a sponsorship for a video and I didn't realize I was supposed to send in the script to get the script approved, and then I was good to film the video. So I already wrote the script and filmed the video. And this morning I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. So I sent the script over and thankfully it's all good. So I can keep editing that video. Okay, I'm getting distracted with emails. Close this out. Let's work on the video. I have a really hard time forcing myself to get into an editing flow state. I'm still trying to figure it out, but here's something that's really helped. When it's time for me to log off, I try to leave my task halfway done. This was a piece of advice I heard a long time ago, could not tell you where it's from, but it stuck with me. And this is really hard for me to do because I just want to get it done. That chai I had this morning was so good. I'm gonna try to recreate it. Then I'm gonna work on editing my own video. All I do all day is edit. I'm one of those people where I would much rather, instead of logging off at a specific time, I log off when the task is done, when the project is finished, when whatever I'm working on is wrapped up, because I'm just in the zone. I'm ready to get it done. But instead, once that clock hits 5:36, I'll stop where I am. I'll make a note of what I'm doing and where I left off, and I'll close my laptop. The next day, I can review my notes and jump right back into it. That really helps me get right back into the editing flow state I was in the night before. And once I'm in that editing flow, the new projects come really easy to me. I think one of the reasons this helps is because I'm not sitting there thinking about what I want to do. I already know what I want to do, and that is to finish the task that I left undone. Good morning. It's 7:30. Like I said last night, all I do is edit. So there's not much like stuff that happens in a day for me to show you. So I thought maybe I should just show you 2 days. So on the to-do list for today, I still want to go through all of the Upwork messages. I hate emails. I shouldn't say that. I feel like that kind of reflects badly on me. I love the ones that are directly related to a video. Emails that aren't, I'm like, oh, well, I'll get back to those sometime. Right now, I'll just actually edit. I need to make a time to actually sit down and go through all of them because messages on Upwork and my email are piling. The problem with Upwork, I can't complain too much about it because that is where I found the majority of my clients. However, a problem with it is I keep getting people reaching out to me for jobs that are not editing related. They want like a content creator. They want someone to do UGC. And a lot of them are editing, but I say it pretty clear in my description, like my profile, my bio, whatever you want to call it, that there's some people I just will not work for and we wouldn't be a really good fit together. Mostly like the cash cow channels. I get a lot of those people reaching out, wanting to work together. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to get off Upwork. Anyways, I had a task from yesterday that I still haven't gotten the footage for. The video I was working on yesterday, I would like to finish the music cut of that. And then the video that I have a sponsorship for, I would love to get that finished and submitted, and then hopefully I can have it go up later this week. I've kind of stopped having a posting schedule. You're like, you've never had a posting schedule. Are you crazy? And that's true. I've had plans. I've had the concept of an uploading schedule. But I do try to actually post on the same day of the week, usually Friday, sometimes Saturday. I don't think that really matters because I don't post enough for that to even be relevant. You saw my daily plan. I have a daily to-do list every day, and that's great.
But what's also helped is trying to make a weekly plan. I plan to have days that will be very work heavy and days that will be more relaxed, like the day that you're watching right now. Every week is different and I can't always plan for it because new projects don't always come in at the same day each week. But usually I can plan for clients to get back with me with revisions and new projects on Tuesday or Wednesday. So Wednesday through Friday, I'm working really hard. If I'm working long hours, this is when I'm doing that. I love getting projects wrapped up or mostly done by Friday night. A lot of my clients don't work on the weekends, so I don't have any new feedback or projects or revisions from them. So Monday, I just wrap up what I was working on and it's just kind of a chill day. Obviously, this might not be possible for the type of work you do, but for me, this has worked well. It's nice having a work day where stuff just isn't crazy. I can make time to go to the gym or grocery shop or cook or work on my own projects. It makes my life feel more balanced.
Samsung, please sponsor me. These are literally all I use. These things have fallen on the floor. They get thrown around a lot and they're fine. I've never really had any problems with them. And they're so small. Actually, I don't even know if you can see me, but size of my hand. Anyways, check them out if you are a video editor or if you edit your own videos or something. I'm sure you guys have seen me wear these jeans in like every single video. I really should make a whole video about what to wear if you work from home that's not just sweatpants. But I do call these my sweatpant jeans because they're loose, they're comfy, but they're cute enough that if I need to run out to do something, I don't feel like I need to change. So good news, I just have to watch through the video one more time, make sure everything's good, and then I can upload it to Drive and get it to her. We did add a few more things to the to-do list. One of my clients just messaged me about some revisions. I'm gonna try to get those done today. Oh, and then also I would like to film the last part of a video I'm working on, but that's only really if I have time. So since I'm not doing any like hardcore hunched over at my desk, eyes glued on the screen type work, I was like, a coffee shop might be really fun to go to. But the coffee shop I want to go to is a solid 30 minutes from me. It's an hour of driving. Then I have to pay for a chai and some sort of pastry. And I was like, I'll just make something here. And I'll save a lot of time too if I do that. So my plan, someone just opened a can of pumpkin puree. They're not going to use the rest of it. So I thought I'd make pumpkin cookies. I made these before and they turned out so good. I really cut down the amount of sugar so they weren't too sweet, which I hate. I'm getting to the age where I'm like, that's too sweet. Also, I'm sure I don't have to tell you what I'm eating. More carrot soup. I think I have one more serving. Another tip I have is taking real breaks, like actual breaks. If you work from home, I'm assuming you're on your computer a lot. A break for us shouldn't really involve screens, at least not too much. Scrolling on TikTok, it doesn't count as a break. I try to do something that will actually help me reset. Usually this involves doing something with my hands. When I do need to take breaks, I will usually do something like cook or clean just because I need to do that anyway. And when I come back to my desk and I sit down to work, my mind will feel a lot more clear and like decluttered, if that makes sense. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I need to open a coffee shop. I have this thought like at least 3 times a week. So I'm going to set a 1-hour timer. I am forcing myself to answer some of these emails. 27. I have 27 messages. I'm going to chaotic classical music. I still have 9 messages I need to read, but I got a lot done, and those 9 messages can wait for another day. I'm realizing I'm about to lose the light. Well, it's 4 o'clock. So if I want to film my video, I should probably do that really soon. I'm so mentally done from email. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I should film it tomorrow. I'm gonna clean anyways, so that way tomorrow it's all ready to go. Besides, I need a little bit of a break before I work again. All right, I am turning on a YouTube video. I'm also starting a 1-hour timer because I don't want this to take longer than an hour. Okay, this tip is an obvious one. Everyone talks about this, but it is important. I won't spend much time on it though. Have a dedicated workspace if you can. If you can't have a desk, work at your kitchen table. Just try not to work from your bed, which I have done, and try not to work from your couch. I used to work in my room and it was really tough. Actually, the next video coming out should be my desk and makeover tour video. In that video, I'm gonna go into more detail about having like a workspace and stuff, so keep an eye out for that. I get it. When you're on a roll, you're in the flow, you don't want to stop.
but trying to move often will actually improve your focus, at least it does for me. It doesn't have to be going to the gym or doing weights. It could be cleaning your place, it could be grocery shopping, it could be 5 minutes of stretching. I bought this standing desk and walking pad because I didn't want to have to take a break from work to move. And this loophole, I guess, has worked really well for me. I've had this set up since August and it's actually legitimately been a game changer.
Watching YouTube videos and consuming media is really important because it helps me stay inspired. It gives me new ideas so I can be creative in my client work. Something else that is super important that I do is edit my own videos. Like I mentioned last night, all I do is edit. That is what I enjoy doing so much. However, when all of my editing consists of client work and nothing just for fun, that's how burnout starts. So anyways, like I said, I'm tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, sometime soon, I will be filming the last segment of my desk makeover, which is the tour. Hopefully I'll get some ideas. Also, I know I said I was gonna work. It's 5:20 right now, and if I'm being honest, I'm tired. I don't feel really like editing. I'll get my second wind. Don't worry, I'll get my second wind around 7 o'clock. I always do. I did spend an hour lightly scripting the tour, and I feel so much more prepared going into this tomorrow. As predicted, it is 7:20, and I'm ready to edit.